Hello, YouTube. So, Denzel Washington is in the, all over YouTube, Facebook today because of an interview he gave. He's promoting his new movie Fences with Viola Davis, which I haven't seen the movie. I intend to see it. He's a great actor. But anyway, so I was on here watching this little clip of him talking about this fake news thing, right? And I thought for a moment, because I was only half awake, I thought it was Barack Obama. Denzel Washington has got to play Barack Obama. Now, I remember someone asked him a long time ago if he would, think he would play Barack Obama in the movie, and he said something about it. He'd be too old, or whatever. They look almost the exact same age, and they even walk alike, and their head is built just alike. They look like they could be easily be brothers. So uh, I'm prophesying here. Denzel Washington is going to play Barack Obama, and whether he plays him as in his current age or they obviously they have a younger person play, and then they switch off at some point in the movie. But I mean, for if they're gonna make a Barack Obama movie, it's got to be Denzel Washington. They look so much alike, and then Denzel is such a great actor. Now, when he was being asked this question, he'd be kind of kind of snippy because I know he has that personality. If you ask him what he thinks, you're liable to get what he really thinks. So I understand that. But when he steps into a role, he really stepped into it, and I can very easily see him in that role. So I want to speak it out loud. Denzel for president, Obama. I'm pretty sure that'll happen. Since I'm on here already, we'll talk about this fake news thing. It is dangerous. I fell for several of those stories. They're constantly coming up with stories about. The last one I fell for was they said the girl on Empire. I forget her name. One that plays Becky, the big girl, played in Precious. I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but she they said she was dead. She had died of a heart attack and all that. Then before that, they had just all these weird ass stories. I even came on here and did a video one time going off on Creflo Dollar because they said he was a Trump supporter. Although I wouldn't do that thing with the money, they do kind of share some ideas. But anyway, so it's dangerous to have these kind of things. But I'm more upset about this situation with Russia. I've never heard the word Russia mentioned so much since this damn president this elect started running. He admires Vladimir Putin, and now he's actually putting people in key positions in the White House who also support relationship with Russia. And at the same time that's going on, they're saying that Russia hacked the election and made an effort to turn it in Hillary Clinton's favor. But that's just too many Russias. I mean, it's connections all over the damn place. Then that other man he had on there, Manning, he was the in cahoots with Russia. What's all this Russia? And why would Russia want Trump to be president? You see, so I understand there are many deals on the table, many things that Barack Obama stopped, Barack and Hillary stopped. So they're serious. Now, I don't think Russia will come and interfere in a United States election. And incidentally, they've been accused of this several times in Europe as well, where it's been proven that they interfere with people's elections to get the person they want in power. Now, I don't think they will go through all that for a few thousand votes on this end. They had big plans, or they wouldn't get involved. You can believe that. So they said, "Oh, it wouldn't change the outcome of the election." Why would they do it then? I mean, why would they bother doing it? It's a superpower. Why would they bother to do that if they couldn't have any influence on the election? How did every poster in the United States say Hillary Clinton was winning, and then at the last minute, all of a sudden, on that day, Donald Trump seems to be going catching a landslide? Doesn't make sense. It's a big, huge mystery there. So, if there's a big, major conspiracy, I prove it. That would not surprise me in the tiniest bit. Whether it's just them getting information and leaking it, but that FBI man, mm-mm. No, that was crooked, 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 crooked. This is the kind of person we're inviting to the White House. People are paying these kind of politics. I don't think they're all doing it independently with no interest, with none of Donald Trump's approval. He would have to know they for some reason they want him in office. But yeah, fake stories. I mean, that was involved in the election also. They were saying all kind of stuff. Hell, I don't know if Donald Trump's father was a Klansman or not, but I sure read those stories, and at the time I believed them. So now I don't know. Was it just another fake story? I certainly know the Clintons weren't involved in child trafficking in Washington. Well, but that was out there as a story. If you don't research these stories and you just go by the headlines, you can believe anything. So Denzel was right about that. Anyway, what he was talking about was this fake news thing. I guess they said that he had voted for somebody. It's almost like the news is with all the social media. The news is becoming like the National Enquirer. You know how the National Enquirer just basically put anything on the front page. And there may be a few stories in there that are real. They broke a couple of stories. I don't remember what they were, but they were real stories. But the majority of it is just bullshit. And so if that's what was happening in journalism, we're in big trouble. Recently, what was I watching? Something about Keith Olbermann. I think they were interviewing. They were talking about what's going on with MSNBC. They're losing their ratings and things like that. And because that's what I primarily watch, CNN, MSNBC, particularly MSNBC. Well, apparently they're all having a struggle now because of this social media phenomenon. People are getting their news quicker on Facebook or links or YouTube links than they're watching the news. So they're all losing revenue. Anyway, I just want to come on there and holler that I want to see Denzel play Barack Obama. I think it could be the role of his life. The role of his life, the defining role of his lifetime. And he had some good roles. And so I saw him play Frank Gathers, who was a straight gangster, and he was very convincing in that role. And then in other times he's played like the Manchurian candidate, totally different, but totally a soldier in that movie. So he can handle his role, and I want to see him in it because when you look at him, like I was looking at him being interviewed, and I thought because the sound was off, I thought I was looking at Barack Obama giving this speech. I said, "What the hell is Barack Obama doing on the red carpet?" Then it dawned on me. So look out for that. I want y'all to give me credit now. If he pops up as in the role starring Barack Obama, the first post election movie made, you give me my credit.